Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Spartan Daily Podcast. I'm Adolfo Oseguera.
I'm Jovanni Arroyo.
And we're here welcomed with our special guest, Pine Watt.
Hello, everybody.
All right, Pine, you want to tell us a little bit about your project?
So the Stay Restless project encapsulates a couple of different aspects. First of all, the goal is to climb the highest volcano on every continent. That's the personal goal. But then the outward-facing goal is to help others around the world, primarily by giving them access to clean water. So the way I've done that is I partnered with Charity Water, which is a national charity that works around the globe, and I design and manufacture goods based around traveling and adventure, and 10% of those profits go towards Charity Water and the work they're doing to bring clean water to people.
So talk about what got you interested into starting the project and climbing mountains.
Well, I always knew that I wanted to do something that involved travel of some sort. I knew that the two things I was looking for is I wanted to be able to travel and I wanted to help others. Those were the two things that I started out as kind of guidelines underpinning this whole project. And then I love to climb mountains. Started in 2012 climbing Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa. And that was kind of the pivotal moment for me that really started the fire. And I was like, oh man, I have to continue to do this and whatnot. I really loved that experience. And at the same time, while I was over there working, I got to see firsthand the water crisis in Africa and around the globe. It's not just contained in Africa, but see firsthand the water crisis.
So can you talk about, you say that when you're up there, you have to have a strong mental state. Can you talk about what goes through your mind during that mental state? What is the thing that keeps you going and not go back?
Well, the things that are going through my mind are no one's here, I could just turn around. It'd still look good on Instagram. Those kinds of things, right? But what keeps me going is all the support from the people, my family, my girlfriend, sponsors, everyone, and just the feeling when you finally do get to the top. There's an overwhelming sense of just gratitude and kind of joyous exhaustion, basically. You've made it to the top and you're so happy to be there. And there is a difference between 20 feet below the summit and the summit, just in terms of how you feel when you get there, right? You're like, oh, I almost made it. And that will just start to gnaw away at you. If you turn back, when you get back down, you'll always start to come to regret those kinds of things, wow, I could have made it if I just pushed a little bit harder, right? So trying to avoid that is something that I keep in mind. And I focus when I'm on the mountain. I pick a rock or I pick some feature, 20 feet up the hill, and I just try and walk to there. And then I pick the next rock and I walk to that rock, and then I just keep going from there. I don't look way up at the summit. I just go 20 feet at a time. And then next thing you know, you're there.
And what do your parents say when they hear you climbing a mountain? Do you get worried or excited?
Be careful, Sonny. The classic mom is always worried for me.
How do you hope that you doing this is going to inspire your supporters to do things?
Yeah, I think that comes back to the name. I chose the name Stay Restless because I think it describes not only myself, but a group of people. And I think it's mostly a mindset. You're restless to see over that next hill. You're restless to explore. You're restless to create, whatever that might be. It's your personal journey. Not necessarily that everyone has to climb a volcano. It could be getting the lead in a play or something like that. It could be all kinds of things, but restless to push yourself and expand your boundaries, whatever those might be. So that's what I hope to inspire others as well. And that's one thing I would like to add is I'd love to hear from other people what they're working on and talk to others about traveling and whatnot. So if anyone has any questions, especially San Jose State students, considering I just graduated from San Jose State, I'd love to hear from the students.
All right. I want to say thank you, Pine, for this amazing talk. I want to say thank you to Adolfo for being here as well. And
thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, thank you. And we'll catch you guys later.